Good day, welcome back to Portland Meadows Racing Live. Track handicapper Matt Jukic joining you once again. We're looking at that pick four, two pick fours on this Wednesday night card. It's August already. Here we go, middle of summer, heating things up here at Portland Meadows. Of course, Wednesday night, like we mentioned, two pick fours, both 14% takeout. Let's kick it off right in the first race. We're going to go three deep, 1, 3, and 5. The one stopping memo off a good runner-up effort. The 3 is the interesting one and got a minute. Does end up here at Portland after running at Emerald Downs last out. Was pulled up, actually walked off, which is a good sign. Didn't get vanned off. The runner-up from that race did come back to win, but this one didn't do a whole lot of running. Interesting one here, probably to take a lot of money based on the connections, John Nance and Luis Torres, but have a look in the paddock, see what changes are abound for this one. Might have front wraps on, didn't wear them last out, see if she does. Maybe they just didn't like the track, didn't like what was happening in the race, I don't know. But have a look. One to have in the ticket, but not one to single. And the 5 horse in Sydney On My Mind got beat around repeatedly away from the gate in her second start, her first off the layoff. Going to shed the blinkers here with a run like either of her first two. Should put her right in contention, 8 to 5 in the morning line. Roger Stevenson, Mark Anderson. That's 1, 3, and 5 in the first. Off to the second race, we're going to try pretty much most of the field here. 1, 2, 3, and 4 out of this 5 horse field. I really think any of them can win. Your morning line choices: Shake, Ready, and Roll. It's going to be his first time going this far, so there are some question marks. Breeding looks okay. 290 Tomlinson. Of course, the best you can get is 480, so kind of halfway there. Shakespeare, of course, was good at a mile on turf, his sire, but I think there's maybe some chance for a price here. The 3, De La Vega, we're going to try, who loves going this far. You can see that 6 furlong try last out, I think, should be a lot better going this distance. And the 4, Jack's tracking a former best bet of the day here. Got to the front last out and just rolled away. Might have to come and catch him early. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the second. The third race, we're going to stay away from the 4 to 5 favorite in Sue Saw Me. That's the rail horse there. Couldn't beat Oregon Breds last out, was third, beaten just over 3 lengths. But as the 4 to 5 favorite, shows up here at 4 to 5 again. I think we're going to try and beat her with the 4, Brule Beach. Nice runs up at Emerald Downs, where she's come home a winner a couple of times. Shipped down here, been away since September of last year, which is the big concern, but looks like she's feeling no worse for wear. Nice 4, or he's not feeling any worse for wear. Nice 4 furlong move, 48 and 2, tops of the morning for the 2011-2012 leading trainer in Philemon Alvarado. See if we can get that one home and beat the chalk in that race. Off to the 4th and final leg of the first pick 4. We're going to go for the 1, Warner, and the 4, He'll Rock You. He'll Rock You, another one who might take too much money here based on the connections. Really don't know if he wants to go just 5 furlongs. Was entered back at Hastings after that race on July 14th. Did scratch with a foot abscess. Have a look in the paddock again before making that win bet. Unfortunately, you can't before getting in the pick 4, but 1 to cover just in case. Based on the connections alone, I think the 1 is the one they're going to have to beat in. Warner had a very nice run in his career debut, going down by just 3/4 of a length. Does get to stick at 5 furlongs. Should have enough tactical speed to get away from the gate and get into good position for Jim Ferguson and Mark Anderson. Again, the Jim Ferguson barn, very good second time out, hitting at 40%. So we'll see if we can get that one home. So in the early pick 4, anyways, it's 1, 3, and 5 with 1, 2, 3, and 4 with 1 and 4. $24 gets you in for that wager. We got some more action, of course, skipping race 5 off to race 6. We got 2 bullets here in the chamber. We're trying to get the 2 horse home in Secret Element off that nice win in his local debut. We're also going to try the 6 horse here in Dima, shipping in from Emerald Downs. Has some tries at Golden Gate. Been running very well in all of his trips to the post. Nice 3 furlong bullet work since arriving here at Portland. Definitely one to have on that ticket. I think it might be the tougher one of the 2. In the 7th race, we're going to have the 3 and the 4. 3, What's a Million? See if we can capitalize on always being close. 3 straight runner-up finishes, but beaten less than a length in all of them. About a half length, or a length and a half separated him from 3 victories here. We'll see if he can turn it around with the leading rider in the irons. Also got to have the 4 in game event. I really don't know what happened in his local debut to get a slightly easier task here. It's just a one-time winner in his career, so he is racing out of condition, but he should fit these quite nicely in his second start. He may have needed it after being off from September of last year and before then from July. So obviously there is some issues here. Hopefully he can overcome them in his second start off the bench. Off into the 8th race, we are going to go 3 deep, the 2, the 5, and the 6. The 2 is Scarlett's Mark. We're going to throw that last one. Hopefully she can get back to the front where she does her best running. She's a 5-time winner at the distance. 10-1 in the morning line looks pretty juicy to me. We're gonna try. We gotta have the five silver stars. Just romped in her local debut. Was claimed out of that race. Of course, Jerry Hollendorfer did send her out there. Won by 14. Widened her lead at every call at 5 cents on the dollar. So there really wasn't much value there. 7-5 here in her second start. Definitely one to include. If you wanted to mess around with it, you might be able to single her. But I'm also going to put on my ticket as a 6 Rich debut, getting you some slightly easier company after taking on the Open Claimers last out. 17-time winner in her career. She knows where the finish line is. Off into the 9th, 2 and 3, Lucky George and Denny V are going to be the 2 for me. Hopefully we can be in contention for this last race. Both have some speed, kind of similar horses. We'll see if we can get one of them home to cap the late pick 4. So it's 2 and 6 with 3 and 4, with 2, 5 and 6 with 2 and 3. $24 again gets you into that pick 4 again. 14% takeout on this Wednesday evening and every day here at Portland Meadows. Come on and get lucky.